Have you ever wondered why fewer companies are going public these days? It's not just your imagination. IPOs have slowed down dramatically. And that trend is not just a temporary dip, it's a major shift in how modern businesses operate. Raise capital and scale. In this video, we are diving into deep why more companies are choosing to stay private and what it means for investors, entrepreneurs, and the future of the market. Let's start with the basic. Going public through an IPO used to be the golden ticket for the startup. It means access to massive capital, public attention, and a chance for early investor to finally cash out. But today, many startups are raising billionaires while staying private. Think Stripe, SpaceX, or ByteDance. They're massive, profitable, and still privately held. One big reason is venture capital. There been an explosion in private funding over the past decade. VCs, hedge funds, and private equity firms, they are all pouring money into startups early and longer. Companies can now raise multiple billionaire dollar bonds without ever touching the public market. That means less regulatory pressure, more control, and no need to answer to Wall Street every quarter. Then there's the cost. Going public inexpensive. Investing banks set huge fees, legal and compliance costs skyrocket, and the ongoing pressure from public shareholders can completely shift how a company operates. CEOs often say they feel forced to focus on short-term earning instead of long-term growth. Staying privately lets them avoid all that. Add in the risk of volatility. The public market can be brutal. One bad quarter, one tweet, and your stock price tanks. For many founders, that's just not worth it. Staying private offers more stability, especially in unpredictable microeconomic climates. Look at where happened in 2022 and 2023. Tech stocks were slammed privately. Companies could quietly weather than the storm without the headlines. Also, the rise and fall of SPACs, specially proposed acquisition companies, played a role. They were a shortcut to going public, but after too many failures and investor loses, that market cooled off. The appeal of public marketers shrank even more after that. Let's not forget control. Founders are now more protective of their vision. Going public often means giving up control to outside investors and activist shareholders. Many of today's most visionary founders would rather stay in control longer, scale on their own terms, and only go public when they absolutely need to or not at all. So, what does this mean for you as an investor or entrepreneur? It means access to high growth companies is staying behind closed doors. Retail investor misses out on those explosive early gains, and for startup it means more funding options but also more pressure to perform privately before ever thinking about is listing. If you found the breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more no flop finance and business insight. Drop a comment below. Do you think going public is overrated in today's market? Let's talk.